Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Kingdom Hearts. And this time around, we are going to be watching the back cover cinematics, I believe. Unless this is an entire game and I wasn't aware of it, but I was led to believe that it was cinematics. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is it. This is the last bit of everything before it is time for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I, for one, am very excited. And I should skip the potential opening. It supports an autosave feature, that's fine. Subtitle setting is on. And I guess we're jumping straight into it. I guess it is cinematics then. Because it didn't have any options for new games or anything. The world wait, whoa, I was born into radiant wait, all the way up. Wait, before he disappeared, bestowed names on his 6 apprentices and passed down to 5, read the manuscript, the 5 that read the manuscript, the fated island of land will be the battleground. Light will see the— okay, this is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do here? Share the same goal. What is this? But don't lose sight. The world was pure dark. The world, but okay. Can I even, like, what the hell? I guess we just let it go. Oh wait, it's repeating itself. 6 prophecies. Okay, bestowed names on his 6 apprentices and passed down the book of prophecies to 5, who became known as the Fortelles. To the 5 who came to be known as Fortelles, the 5 read the manuscripts and were shocked by the final entry. What does the final entry say? Okay, wait. The fated land will be the battleground for a great war. Okay, it's just talking about that again. Light will see something expire. And while darkness prevails evermore. Right, we'll see defeat and expire while darkness prevails evermore. They decide to draw their own powers of the book. On their own powers of the book. To prevent that from happening. Okay. They harness unimaginable forces from the future to protect the light. Okay, and keep the world safe from the inevitable darkness. I know. They don't follow. You should know they don't... Okay, you should know, but that they don't share the same goal, the same path. But you should know that they share the same goal, but they don't follow the same path. Okay. But don't lose sight of yours, okay? Okay! The world was pure darkness, but I was born into a radiant world enveloped with brilliant light. Okay, from that light within, Master gazed upon me and smiled. Okay, that was the beginning of it. The one who made me. Before he disappeared. Okay, and then it goes on to that. Or does it just repeat this? It's showing people fighting at all the Disney worlds, and it looks like a computer game or something. I'm not familiar with what back cover was supposed to be, but yeah, this looks like a kid's game. Does it actually have any importance? What does this remind me of? It reminds me of another computer game. Fight! Prevent the fight. Okay, is this anything that I actually need? 1 minute. Okay, so it looks like I had to start it over again. It looks like there is some kind of story to it, like that kid in the middle right there is one we apparently, or is apparently the main character of this or whoever. He has a cat friend, and there are 6 other apprentices, and then he gains some friends along the way, and he fights along Disney characters. And doesn't look like too much. And then it looks like all the, like, animal mask people are supposed to potentially be... Did we die? No, we live, but only through the power of cat love. Okay, like... I guess all the animal face people were supposed to be masters, maybe? Okay, that was really weird. Like, they should have opened on this and just skipped all that, because none of that meant anything to me. I have no idea what this was about. Hi, organization people. Who are you? Are you more vessels,
so
or...
that makes you the indisposable number 7.
Number 7. Who was number 7?
Come on, it's simple. You 6 plus me is 7.
Okay, so wait, who was 7, though?
Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
Who are you?
I'm
very lost.
Here, take it.
That was the Keyblade that we saw before.
In the master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role.
Lushu!
What seemed like a simple task.
Alright, give me like 5
was the
seconds.
element that
Sorry
would
about that.
connect
Didn't want to start it off this way.
all of the events to come.
I should be able to sit tight for an hour.
Long ago,
I think that's the right time I looked up.
all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales.
But so wait, the organization people were
It all
light.
began here in Daybreak Town.
Daybreak Town.
The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future.
And who was
He
the Master of
bestowed upon
Masters?
5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
I'm very confused though, because 7 would be for light. Or are they just building up and we happen to be on 7 right now? Okay, Savira.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes, but I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Braig?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Sounds like Braig,
Vanish.
right?
Dim, fade.
Oh, right, they're using time
I don't
stuff,
know how to
aren't
explain
they?
it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Doesn't sound
Okay.
quite like him though. It's just that kind of same.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
It needs to happen?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
Make sure it
We
happens.
have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we
What
to
are you checking out his
abandon all
butt
of them?
for?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
Yes?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
Good luck to you, Master Unicorn. I wish you well. But it sounds like Braig in that he's
And
maybe
so
come back
the
in time.
reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do.
Why is everybody lugging around
He
luggage?
disappeared.
This isn't smart travels, guys.
Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
So they were just setting them up for their own plans later.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
They were just being played the whole time. So this entire series of cinematics is just going to be us watching a bunch of really awesome people taken for fools.
There's a traitor among us.
Oh?
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
Little cat.
Found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
It's a Dream Eater then. Aww. He's so cute.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Cherothy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
What's he do?
You could say they're like
It
cats
even
or
has the
dogs.
Dream Eater music.
And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
That's not great.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
We can change them
No
back.
wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
Come on, Aced. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking. It's not me!
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us?
Good point.
It could belong to anyone in our unions.
Yeah, there's all those people running around
That's
outside,
highly
right?
unlikely.
All your Keyblade
Do you
trainers.
recall the tool the wielders were given
Trainees.
in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Whoop.
Oh no. Everyone's
stuff.
already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
That's dangerous thinking.
Ira.
Or smart,
Some
depending
leader
on the
you are.
occasion.
You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech.
He sounds
What,
familiar
did you
too.
expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Maybe
I
they're
said,
reusing voice
"That's quite
actors.
enough."
Because the Fox Girl
It
sounds
looks
familiar
to
as
me
well.
like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Him too. Everybody sounds familiar. Maybe they're supposed to be people.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future.
But you're missing something, aren't you?
But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
So maybe the
And
future
how
can
does
change?
this whole thing with the traitor tied together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along?
What do you mean?
To grant the lost page to only one of us?
What would be the
We
point
have
of
no
that?
way of knowing.
I mean, with any
The Master
goodwill.
is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
They all sound familiar. They must be reusing voice actors or something. That are the case of envy.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand, but without you or Luciu, to form and maintain our own unions is... it's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on! Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait, do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone.
They're way too trusting of this
Now
guy.
that you know what the future holds. Envy, what does your heart say?
Just because he gave them knowledge, I guess? I mean, they all wear white. He's in darkness, though.
I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Envy said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
Maybe that's Master's plan, though.
Call us comrades.
Oh?
Anyway,
What are we then?
could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this.
Are you going to join in on this?
So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is.
Oh, hush up.
The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
You've already been told that that's pointless, right?
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in.
No.
But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula!
And what about you?
I want to follow the Master's teachings.
But will you speak
Understood.
up about it?
That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons,
Uh-oh.
but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me?
And here she is.
Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions.
Oh, that's
Lula
what he
here has
sounds like.
already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's
Yeah,
teachings?
he sounds like
We
Ansem.
don't have a choice. Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
Whoa.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira.
That's not
you
dark.
really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
The Master said she could
For all
speak.
we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
Could it be... So that must...
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn.
I'm sorry, I'm
against
just
each
very
other.
consumed in this right now, but I'm guessing that
Master Alva.
he must be...
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Aw. He's going to make sure you're fine. But I'm guessing he must be... Xehanort of the past,
Long
maybe?
face. Did something happen?
Because that's totally Ansem voice.
Long day.
Just took
Do
a
you
minute to sink
remember what
in.
you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so. So it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days.
Yeah, they do. They're people,
Hey.
man.
Maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
So none of the union members know about the
You were
books.
trying to pull a fast one on me.
Or know what's in the books, I
Weren't you?
should say. Well, I guess nobody knows what's in the
no,
books
I
now,
was
instead people
joking.
read the books.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
But that's not how it's supposed to be.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker. Maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing
Well, it was nice talking to you.
that was
I don't know
our
what's got you
character that
down.
he's talking about.
But please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens,
I need to eat lunch soon.
I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
Well, there was light in the kids' hearts, and they
Let
rebuilt
the
the words
wind-
from that, right?
Carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
Anything new?
Envy. Have you learned something?
Nope.
It seems a set
saw a
of
dark
Gula's
side.
unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
No, I don't believe
Well, not
he
exactly,
is.
but the
Why's that?
dark side is what I was
To
assuming.
Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
That is true.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
Guys are already kind of against each
And
other at
one
this
more
point.
thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Then who are you? Because the others do sound familiar. Because she kind of sounds like Naminé almost, maybe. And the Master sounds like Bragg. Who else sounds like people? A few months later. Our panther or leopard, whoever he is, sounds like
I
somebody,
think I'm
but... Oh?
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
So...
Yeah, but...
But what? There's no point to it.
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
I gave it away.
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
He's also playing something here.
Maybe.
Yeah, he let that slip
But
on
I'm the one who
purpose.
decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
There's no confirmation that there is a traitor.
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Now what will you do, I said.
Envy, you will regret this.
Giving into your anger like that. It's pretty dark of you, buddy. I'm not even sure if there really is a traitor. If I had to suspect somebody, though, it might be Envy, just because of how interwoven she is with everything. Case of said.
You been here long? My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
He
Right.
doesn't quite sound like Break either now, though.
No.
There's something...
Allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
He just did.
What? Is that disappointment I hear?
Did you think you were going to be leader?
Did you want to be leader?
Yeah.
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
Somebody who can go against
I
them?
agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Sounds so
Then it's
confident.
settled.
Wait, I agree that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well,
Why does he
I
see?
might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But...
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
Does that mean that he would
Right.
disappear because a timeline changed or
You
something?
might not be entirely happy with your
Or just
role,
because he's going back
but
to
just
his
know that It's the
time?
most important one. Capiche? Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role.
Being the just in case.
May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
I don't know, he kind of sounds like a combination of Brig
It's
and
been over a
Lee.
year since the Master left. It's time for me
Few
to
months
fulfill
later.
my true role.
But it doesn't quite sound like either of them. Not nasally enough for Lee and too light for Brig. It's weird. Yo!
Why do you get in my way?
Chill.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire.
Splitting up, that was the
Then we
symbolism,
won't be
right?
able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he
crying?
was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
Yo.
You fool!
Okay. You guys can't exactly kill each other, right? That would just kind of disrupt both sides of things. And what will you do? Huh?
Ava, over here!
Envy! Assad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
You can't kill him. Don't do it. Is he crying or is that from the water? No! But yes! You're an idiot, but
My
no!
heart be my guiding key.
Okay, but what does that mean happened? You can't just cut to black there. Ooh, ho, ho. That's what happened. Eesh. That must have been a truly epic battle. It would have been something to see. So how's your game working out for you, Leopard Boy? Whose name I can't remember. So it ends with a low, right? Like Oslo, Agelo, or something like that. Gula! I was completely off!
Master.
So how are you manipulated?
Master?
I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay. Now where? Ah,
Right, Liz?
here it is.
Oh. He knows about the missing page. He's the traitor. Which, I mean, come on. He's been playing him, so probably.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too
Oh,
late.
okay, so he's not the
And
traitor.
in order to help you find the traitor,
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it?
Huh?
If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
way to steal my thunder, show off.
Huh?
But
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused.
But
Trust no one but yourself.
that was the advice. But technically they made Ased the traitor. It's not like he started off on that path.
Trust no one but myself.
There is no traitor, is there? It's just a mind game to mess up with all of them and make sure that certain events transpire. I think that's probably the most sound conclusion. Oh, you're wounded, but alive, so that's good. I guess it's just sweat. From the
Do
pain.
you want to know what my role is? Huh? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The master told me to find and stop that person.
What if none
I
of the
called
five?
you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down.
What if it's the Lucia
You
guy?
knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already.
Don't you underestimate me!
Do what you're gonna do! No! Oh god, he killed him. Maybe?
Stop!
Surely you won it. Okay.
You too, huh?
Well, I mean, look at what she walked in on, man. Again, fair, you got pushed this point, but... Dude, murder is not the answer.
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
I really love the color of her cape. I love that kind of, like, ballerina pink. So pretty. It's a small thing, it's just something, though. Why are you staying in the city? Or are you trying to get out? Also, where's your union members? Shouldn't they be helping you, maybe? Or, you gotta kill me, too?
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through.
And that will cost you.
But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4.
Oh no, okay, they're good.
I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are?
No one, unless they know what's in the book.
What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
Who else knows
I'd like
about
to
this?
believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
I'm trying to figure out. Is there a traitor? Is there no traitor? Ira, might you be the traitor?
I need to see that lost page.
Oh god, it probably is Ira. A few days later.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
Yeah, she was told to train.
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
Clearly.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
You were justified. Sounds like she messed something up royally. But what if Ira's
What did
looking
Ira
for
want?
the lost page for his own benefit and not to find the traitor?
I don't
Because
know
he is the
exactly.
traitor.
He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
Alright, well, Gula's safe.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Taken or ran? Or was that a lie just because she might report it? Oh, the little adorable thingy. Oh,
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
Take care of him.
alright, so she was lying then. She did know. Although I have to say, cold, damp place under a bridge might not be the safest of locations to keep someone injured.
Ira?
Or is this just a flashback to what happened?
Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
No.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Well, then we can't very much do anything, can we?
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
What does that mean? What's it?
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your mystery page.
It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him.
Would the sigil be the same X that was on
What
Sora?
happened?
Why are you telling me this,
Does
Ghoul?
any of them have an X on them?
I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Because that's how they track Sora and Dream Drop, right? Was a sigil.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why. I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
What will she do?
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return.
She can't support
But
that,
you
though.
don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
But she won't stand in his way, will she?
May your heart be your guiding key.
This sucks. There is no big bad or anything. Well, I guess Master maybe, but...
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Oh, okay, so...
Ah. That explains why Ased and Ira are as well.
It's just good people
They're
trying to do their
maintain
best.
the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
Then what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
It's just a huge downward spiral. Gotta spread some dandelions. What? Something's wrong. Oh, flashback. Reminder of something? Case of Ava.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Completely. Train the children, keep the lights in their heart.
Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh,
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
you really think that I'm the right person for this?
You're the only person
Oh.
for this. Ha!
You're the only person for this.
I understand. Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams,
Ava?
you are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions.
So this had to be an MMO,
To be
right?
honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Well, she is the one that managed to keep everything together, apparently. The case of Luxu.
The gazing eye? It's not what it's called.
Well,
Oh, what then?
yeah, what would you call this?
Actually, no name.
Like, why do you also get a hood?
No name. Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact. Think that's gross, do ya? No. Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
Oh?
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then.
I guess.
Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
They have their roles to play.
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
But you can't open it, dude.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Gotta love a Pandora box, huh? Ah, I want to hear.
But why?
I guess he gets the hood because
You'll
he's the
see.
apprentice, right? Ah, I love this master character. I need to know who it is. I feel like it's Brig, but I can't. Again, the voice is just off enough unless they switch voice actors. But I mean, he's already been in 2 of them, or 3. 2? I think, yes, 2. He's been in 2 of them already, so I don't know why be what kid
May
it?
my heart be my guiding key.
And could it be his missing eye already? But then that would... Is that it? That's not... What the heck? That can't be it. We're at the hour, so damn it. I guess that's it. Alright, first things first, let me find out if this was... what format this was, because it looked like it was an MMO. Kingdom Hearts X Mac cover. MMO. Alright. No, it says it was on PS4. Oh wait, here. Sec. Alright. Okay, it looks like it was an MMO. Or a mobile RPG. I guess not really an MMO, just kind of a phone game or something. I don't know. Alright, so it would seem that everything was perfectly... I guess I was reading too much into it maybe at the beginning, but it looks like the Master just set everything up so that the Keyblade War would fall into place. I guess he made Gula think that there... Yeah, it was a I think the traitor thing was all red herring and stuff just to get Gula and Ased to doubt things. And that... I guess that kind of pushed all that happened. Ira doubting Ased fighting against them, Ased not being evil but still like turning on all of them and all that, kind of pushed Gula to seek guidance and summon forth the Kingdom Hearts, and that's kind of what kicked everything off, and so Gula was technically the one behind the forces of evil, and in that case I guess Gula could technically be the traitor himself at all, but so confusing and stuff. I was thinking that maybe we'd have some more Xehanort stuff, and I guess the Master of Masters has to be Braig, I guess, and maybe the tonal difference is because of the Xehanort in him or something like that. I don't know. Stuff. I'm just kind of lost at the moment. It just cut so abruptly there. I thought we were actually going to go forth with like the Keyblade War and all that, because the little opening credits showed the little main character guy like being dying on the battlefield or something like that. And such. It felt like they were all supposed to be very, very important. And all that, but I guess for a game it would make sense to have standalone important characters, but with the voice actors all sound— oh god, I should have looked at the voice cast when they scrolled by. I wasn't even paying attention. But they all felt like such complex characters. I felt like they would have had more to do with everything. But I guess that just kind of showed us the past that we already knew about. And then I guess we have this box and everything, and I'm guessing that whoever Lucio is, he must have maybe trained Xehanort? Or maybe he became Xehanort, because Xehanort did come from another world and he lost his memories. But I also think Ased could be Xehanort, because Ased has Ansem's voice. But I mean, Lucio has the eye Keyblade thing. There are a lot of confusing questions that need answers. Hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 delivers, because that's what we have up next. Let's hope for the best. Kingdom Hearts back cover. Key back cover. Whatever. Unlocked characters! Maybe that'll give us a better insight into things. Alright, Master of Masters, a mysterious man. He possesses an eye that can see into the future. He uses the knowledge to write the Book of Prophecies. No one knows whether his mischievous nature is calculated or true. He disappears after bestowing 5 or 6 appearances with a copy of the book. I don't think he actually had a future seeing eye. I think he came from the future. Ira, one of the Master's disciples who received a copy of the Book of Prophecies, a reliable Keyblade Master, leader of the Union of Unicornades. The Master often makes fun of his serious nature. His role is to become the new leader. Okay, so it's not telling us anything new with that. Lushu, the only one of Master's disciples who did not receive a copy of the Book of Prophecies. He is instead given the Keyblade and the box. Oh. No, wait. I was looking at... The Chirifi is the thingies, though. They're the cat things. Created by the Master to serve the Keyblade wielders, they originally exist as hopeful spirits. If their wielder becomes lost to darkness, however, they turn black and become nightmares. And... Ephemer! A young, outgoing Keyblade wielder. He questions the way the world works and decides to solve its mysteries on his own. Didn't see much of him afterwards, though. Dandelions. Have a special union for exceptional Keyblade wielders. That's the name she gave them. Cute! Alright, well... I guess that's it for that. I really don't have much to say on it. Like, I felt for the characters. I liked the characters. It sucked because they were clearly being used and everything. They seemed to have very awesome, complex relationships that I probably would have liked to see more of. Like, you know, Gula and Ava, they had, you know, something going there. Envy and Ira clearly had a deep, you know, friendship, or else Envy wouldn't keep on reporting to him. And Ira and Aced also had probably a strong bond there. But it looks like they're all destined to fall apart and die. And dissolve into darkness, so not sure how much further we can go there. Unless they all become organization members through the darkness or something. I don't know. Everybody has familiar voices and I'm very, very confused, but whatever. Alright, next up is Kingdom Hearts 3! So, be looking forward to that. Again, I think I said this in probably Dream Drop. I don't remember when I said it. But going to go ahead and record your first episode of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm going to put that out there, and after that I will be playing them, you know, like day to day. That way I could get feedback from you guys, which I haven't done in a while. So, we'll see how this all goes. So, until then, you know, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.